Hi everyone, it's Michelle at Divine's Purpose. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, what's poppin'? Happy New Moon in Leo. If you don't follow me on Instagram at Divine's Purpose, I suggest you do. I just did a video update for this energy about sacred twins, very deep, secret, ancient texts coming through that will really change a lot of different aspects of the world and also the prophecy of your journey. Trust, faith, and strength is everything right now. Every time I'm lighting this candle, she keeps going out. So if she keeps going out, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So this is going to be basically a little bit more of an in-depth energy read of what I posted on Instagram. So if you haven't seen the Instagram IGTV, please pause the video and go to Instagram, and the link is below. So we are in the new moon of Leo. The Leo is really representing of the lion, the strength, the courage, and the heart of the lion. Now, if you are a part of the twin flame journey, which I'm guessing most of you are, as you know, I do these channeling for divine masculine and divine feminine, except for separating it today, I wanted to keep it together so we understand what's happening in the deeper layers of things, because the energy is so intense. Even myself, I was getting such deep, deep messages through the motion of ancient knowledge and ancient texts and really prophecy and fate, guys. Like, you know, there's a lot of things that are coming through right now as we are flowing under Christ consciousness, which I'm not surprised about. We understand December is going to be a very big month for the Twin Flame Collective. We have reached the year of the sacred twins. There is a lot of duality. There's a lot of polarity. There's a lot of coming out of shadow, even though energetically we will be in shadow until probably early of next year. Because a lot of people are still resisting, a lot of people are still running away, and a lot of people are healing. And we all have to have our time. But to those of us who are stepping into this energy, even when we never thought we were going to, we're in it, and it's full force. And we're not playing, because there are deeper layers of energies and messages that are coming in. Well, this just flew out when I was talking, as you saw. Hold your vision. That's exactly what this energy is. Fixed moon. You know, this is when you really have to be clear of who you are, and you have to hold your vision. The mountains are shaking and the water is rising. There's a lot of deep messages in this just yet alone. I have to tell you guys, you know, there's a lot of ancient texts, like I said, that have been secret for a reason, and it's because everything is divinely guided, and God is really putting those who have the strength and courage to come forward in this motion. Guys, this is really changing history, and this is really changing the understanding of why we're here under gods and goddesses, and much, much more. So, you know, not a lot of people are going to understand this, and not a lot of people are going to relate to this. And that's okay, because if you are a sacred twin and you understand this energy because you are receiving the vision as well, then this will be for you. And if it's not, then just leave it and just learn what you're here to learn, because everything is an opportunity to learn and grow and to extend knowledge of this journey of ascension, of spirituality, and of course your own sacred energy if you are a masculine or feminine watching. 2020 is really the year of the vision. That's why it's called 2020 vision. And this is why I believe this popped out. You know, we were talking about this energy for a while. We understand that the next few months here of this year is going to be really intense, and it's okay. We welcome it. And, you know, if you do have a little bit more energy that you need healing, please start doing your shadow work. Full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. You know, it's true, and the Capricorn energy has been really strong, especially on masculine energy. Now, please understand, if you are a divine masculine watching, then this can resonate with you, or this can be the masculine energy within you if you are a divine feminine. Capricorn is the sign of the devil, understanding the shadow aspect, and we are coming into a part of really taking that into a completion. There's a climax, but we have to go through this energy of really let's say the tower, destructive motion that has to come to an end. A lot of people are really tapping into deep emotions right now. And a lot of people are holding a lot of deep emotions in the collective. A lot of sacred twins are really understanding that they all have their own puzzle pieces and the other twin has the other, and they need to come together no matter what the duality is between the two to really have the bigger picture, the full picture. And sometimes this ego energy, the shadow, can block you from really knowing that because of, obviously, you know, sometimes there are energies out there that don't want this secret to be revealed. But God works in mysterious ways, and God will reveal what's coming through. So we have the Moonology cards and the Prophecy deck. I had to bring out the Prophecy oracles. They're very, very, very deep. But that's what this energy is. And we have number 24, which equals a 6, which is the balance that I was referring to. Accept the seasons of your heart pain. This couldn't be any more perfect of sacred twins. And if you are a sacred twin, you understand this. I'm only pulling one card, and this is what came out. So when we talk about dark and light, my loves, there is a lot of people that I'm talking to that, you know, some of the masculine energy feel like they're feminines or way too ascended, way too above, way too light and angelic, and they feel like they are monsters, devils, demons, shadow. Well, you know, there is a reason for that duality. There's a reason for that polarity. Obviously, everybody's soul is different and everybody has to go through the karmic cycles of their soul. I'm not talking about only this life, my loves. This is ancient wisdom for a reason. It's because you have physically been in different bodies through the motion of your soul that experience ancient civilizations, ancient timelines, and ancient history through the motion of any sacred texts, like biblical, anything like that. So I hope you're following. But the only way through this duality is through the motion of pain. Pain is what brings this duality together. Pain is what really brings the triggers, the raw emotions, obviously, but also the truth. And accept the seasons of your heart, which is understanding the balance between the lower and the higher. And this is where you should be meeting up in regards to living in balance with your shadow and light. Now you can take that as, you know, self. We all have that duality with ourselves. That's why shadow work is really big right now. You know, really understanding that your own deepest shadows has to be healed because you're dealing with ancient timelines with your own energy, let alone your sacred twin. That when you met your sacred twin or you knew you were a sacred twin, that a lot of things started to reveal itself in a very deep way, and a lot of shadows were actually really heightened at that time due to the motion of healing the shadow, but then also using it as a power tool versus a weakness. And it's the same in the light energy when, you know, you have to ascend and understand that this pain, the shattering, the heartbreak turned into this light energy, the Holy Grail energy, guys. And understanding that this is divine love and divine guidance had to be brought for you to reach that level of enlightenment, of expansion, of divinity. And I look at it as a chess game, and you know, you have the dark, the black, and then you have the white, and sometimes it doesn't have to be a war. What this needs to be is a partnership and a conversation. Like I said to you, there are puzzle pieces that one carries and the other carries puzzle pieces, and you can put the puzzles together with your vision because you're holding the vision, but the truth will always reveal itself once the pieces are actually together and you can see the full puzzle. But there were layers and layers of healing, layers and layers of time, layers and layers of like aha moments and revolutions, and a lot of deeper, sacred, spiritual, ancient knowledge that had to be brought to you before you get to this place. But we're coming into December of 2020, and 2020 is literally going to be the energy of the resurrection of Christ consciousness. And if you can understand that we're also understanding that there is somewhat of a Genesis energy that is occurring. There's a lot of messages here in these 3 cards already, and I haven't even pulled anything else. But this is literally the messages I've been receiving for a while. The last few days has been really intense. I hope you guys are doing well. I know that I even suffered with some anxiety the last couple days, but honestly, my loves, you have to purge it out. Cry like a flood. Just cry it out and let the energies flow, because some people are holding it way too much. Or if you are a twin flame and you don't really speak to your other twin, but you know about this journey and you're having back pain, stomach pain, or chest pain, it's because you're holding in your emotions that you haven't shared yet through the motion of your ego, your wounded ego. And those are big signs that you need to really start releasing that through the motion of purging, and then also obviously communicating, be led as well. However, this is the time, guys. We are in the motion of the sacred twins. We've been prepared for this, especially if you are on the first wave of the twin flame journey that has started between the years of 2012 to 2016, and a lot of people met their twin between the years of 2016 to 2018. Okay. So let's get some Keepers of the Light, which is my twin flame deck, and then I'm going to finish off with some tarot, I believe. I'm not going to pull any shadow energy because there is a lot of shadow already coming through when it comes to this. Obviously, accept the seasons of your heart with the pain. This is pure healing, and this is divinely guided, and this is individual, guys. Like, you have to understand that every soul has different blueprints and different ancient timelines that have to be healed. So if you are interested in booking your shadow sessions and your healing sessions, or even join the 6-week program, this is honestly the best time to do so, because coming into 2021, there's going to be a lot of things that you need to be ready for your mission here. Remember, you're sent here under an assignment by God, and you're here to change the world. And some of us had thought we were going to be famous in certain aspects of life. We never really knew what we were going to be famous for. And I mean it in that way because some of us are going to really have our name left in the history books as we know prophets that are really well known, that will always remain in human timelines. Ha! Sacred vision, guys. Come on. This is no joke. Okay. So let me start here. We have hold your vision, fixed moon, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. To those of you who have been in this motion of healing, of understanding who you are, like I said to you, this new moon in Leo is really about strength and courage and understanding who you are. This is all about authenticity. This is why you've been doing your work. And this has to do with your heart. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. This is the heart chakra. And this is the Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. I am not surprised that I was led to this deck and then the sacred vision came out, because these are the sacred twins. But this has to do with the feminine energy, and this has to do with Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, and Jesus. Really, it does. And it goes deeper than that, because there are layers of other biblical prophets that have been kept in secret for the big mission of why they're here. And I already feel like I know the answer, and some of you already know the answer, but right now I am being led to pause. So please understand that I follow God's will, and I'm very obedient. Therefore, there are emotions here that I have to wait for to reveal this energy, and I promise you I will at one point, but it won't be on YouTube and it won't be for free. That's all I have to say. So, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk, of course, because we're being led right now to take action forward in this motion. We've been preparing, we've been doing our healing, we've been studying, we've been learning, we've been getting stronger, we've been understanding what loyalty is, integrity, faith, divine love, and it's time to move. When I move, you move just like that. This is how I light in the energy, y'all. The energy's freaking intense. Lady Venus, downloads and understandings. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Absolutely, guys. You know, everybody's having these visions, and some of our twins, some of our soul fam are being checked into mental institutions because they think they're losing their mind. That's how intense this energy is. And the thing is, we have to understand that we have to hold our vision, but then trust and building your authenticity is the whole point of this journey, because your mind can play you, and your mind will play you, especially if you haven't surrendered yet, if you haven't really fully had your on your knees, I'm breaking down, I'm surrendering to the divine, because this is a divine assignment. God has chosen you as you are a chosen one to come in to do this assignment. And even though you think your ego is telling you victim energy, like victim mentality, like, I didn't choose this, I never asked for this, you are wrong. I'm going to keep it real. If you understand sacred twin flames, your soul has chosen this. Your soul has made this contract. But your ego is trying to put you in a victim mode, which is very toxic, obviously. And this is when you have to really surrender to the divine and do your healing work. A lot of us experienced this within the beginning of our journey, didn't we? And some of us are experiencing this right now. And please understand, we're the first wave. That means there's going to be 2 more coming that are like, what's happening? Candle just went out. 3rd time, flame went out. Okay, cool. Let's clarify this energy with some tarot. I'm going to use my mystical tarot, as I feel like there's so much fantasy, mystical energy that is really coming in. And guys, the candle went out because I have a fan on and it's blowing strong. And obviously, you know, you could take it as you want to resonate with that, because there's always deeper levels of messages everywhere. Nothing is coincidence. So, but the flames, the sacred flame, such a beautiful journey, guys. I know it's very intense, and you know, sometimes you just gotta really know. Not sometimes, you gotta know who you are. The moments of belief is over. You gotta know, and you have to follow, and you have to be obedient to what you're receiving. I would not suggest you share it with everybody, especially if you're one of those who post everything on Instagram. Don't do it. Keep it sacred. You know, you are been given the keys to this ancient book. I'll say it, let's say it like that. You've been given the keys to the sacred book for a reason, and trust is everything. And the divine is really trusting you right now. On the bottom of the deck is the Strength card. New Moon in Leo. Understanding the strength, the courage, the loyalty of this journey. Yes, the feminines are leading. Congratulations, my beautiful divine feminines, as the masculines are coming into understanding, you know, who they truly are in their heart. There's a lot of beast energy coming in for the divine masculines, and a lot of divine masculines honestly see this as their journey. Like, divine feminines, you are so amazing, you are so empress-like, and they are a beast. And, you know, the thing is, with this energy, this is their wounded ego really keeping them stuck here, because if they understand who they truly were, then this is actually a very powerful energy, and this can be switched to an emperor within a snap of a finger. But sometimes this is just how it is for deeper levels of healing. So The main energies that also came out is 10, Karma, and the Wheel of Fortune. So here we go. This is understanding that 1010, God's plan, understanding that this is a completion and this is a cycle that's coming into fruition. I'm also picking up the month of October. I've been picking up October for a very long time. Something will definitely be coming through in that energy. So pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is understanding the prosperity and the abundance of the journey. And this is definitely divine feminine energy. You could be a divine masculine, understanding that as well. But this is understanding that you're being offered something right now through this motion. Look at this, guys. You have justice coming out. This is another divinity card. There's a lot of justice and balance occurring here, especially with the numbers. This is an 11, 10. Understanding that there is justice right now through the motion of time. That's a clock. And understanding that there is something right now that's coming into huge, huge revelations through the motion of an offer, through abundance and prosperity. Gifts, guys, it's gifts. If you don't see this ancient texts and ancient secrets and these visions that are coming in like a gift, then I don't know what you're looking at. Like, if you're still focusing on material coin, you're looking at the wrong thing. The Holy Grail aspect is so many people try to reach for the Holy Grail because of that. And they really went through a really bad cycle, to be honest with you, because they were looking at the jewels and the material gains and the power they could have had. The Holy Grail energy is something that is very sacred, and it's within you. And a lot of divine feminines carry it in their yoni. And that's a really big jewel that I'm sharing with y'all. And, it's up to you if you resonate with it or if you don't. And divine masculines, please understand that when I say that, sometimes your biggest dream and your biggest reward is that divine feminine holding that coin. I'm speaking code. Follow. All right. What should we know now coming into this energy? Cool. King of Wands with the 9 of Swords. Okay, so this is the masculine energy, guys, that just popped up. This is understanding action, call to action, and I'm picking up a lot of the divine masculines with this call of action. Commander Ashtar. They're having anxiety doing so. They're having sleepless nights. Something is occurring in dream time. Something is occurring in the ego. Something is occurring in fear. Okay. I'm going to help you guys out here. I don't have any more room. I'll put it right here. I want to know one more energy with this. The Hangman, absolutely. Okay, so divine masculines, this is a specific message for you. You've been hanging for a while, my loves, and you've been swaying back and forth, back and forth. But do you see how he's just choosing to be there? He can literally just come out of it and take his foot off the rope. But he's choosing to be there, and I'll tell you why. It's because divine masculines, you are choosing to be there to seek more knowledge, to get more enlightened before you come forward with your own truth and your own action. But the more and more you hang there, the more and more the blood is rushing to your head, and you are about to go kaboom. Honestly, that's why you have so much anxiety. That's why there's a lot of pain. That's why there's a lot of confusion, because you know it's time for action. And some of you are remaining in this energy, just swinging, because you think you need more time, or you think this is a game. Ooh, okay, shit. Okay, divine masculine. Give me an energy for them to come out of this. What do they need to know? Thank you. Guys, the Hierophant. These are a lot of divinity cards. I'm telling you, spirit don't play. And I don't even, the ancestors are always around me, but I talk to God. I go right to the Creator. I go right to Source. Everybody is around. You talk to your guides. I talk to God. And this is understanding higher wisdom. Look at that all-knowing eye. love it. 5, change. This is the Hierophant, guys. This is a very big energy. This is the masculine energy of the High Priestess, their divine counterpart, but this is also someone who knows a lot of ancient secrets and holds keys to... Let me tell you something, divine masculines. A lot of you always wanted this fame and wanted this recognition and power. The thing is, my loves, there are a lot of entities and energies on you that have put you through the motion of spells, of Jezebel spirits, black magic, and straight up chains, y'all. Like, that is the truth. And that is because of the karma you and your soul had to clear up. But again, you came into this specific journey with your sacred twin to really learn the lessons and quickly, because sacred twins, what happens is that you quickly evolve. It's a very quick energy. Most souls take lifetimes and lifetimes to get through this. This is why sacred twins are so important. People focus on the love because people don't really want to tell you the truth. Sacred twins are so important because your soul is evolving in such a quick way that it takes a lot from you. And a lot of you feel like you still have to hang because this is past energy that's through that karmic cycle. But you're being given the keys to ancient wisdom, and you will have those desires, those desires that you wanted and you always knew. It's more of a knowing for you guys. Like, it's a soul deep knowing that you are someone and you are someone special. And I hope you understand that is a valid point. However, divine masculines, when you're doing it through the motion of power, control, and material through the patriarchal system, that's toxic, and you will never receive what you're looking for in that energy. I'm just going to keep it real. However, if you are a sacred masculine who has awakened and understand this journey and going through your work, there will be a moment that you will get this energy received to you, but you first have to take the action forward to get off this fragmented, stuck energy and start doing your work with your sacred twin. Please understand, I'm going to keep it real. As a divine feminine too, I was like, I don't need my twin. I got this by myself. But there, more and more that I am even evolving on my own journey as a sacred twin, that I realize, oh no, I do need my twin. And it's very simple like this. I need my twin to give me the other pieces of the puzzle so I can see the full picture. Whatever else is meant to happen, that's God's will, that's not mine. So for me, it's really about mission, okay? So please understand that, divine masculines, okay? I'm going to finish off with divine feminine energy, and then I'm going to close out. Beautiful. I was not expecting this to go this way, but it's beautiful. Divine feminines, we have another 10 for you here, my loves, but this is about letting go of the burdens and the heaviness of your journey. I don't know hold on, I'm going to get 4 because I did 4 for the masculines. And I guess these 3 tarot want to come out for the shared energy. Oh, okay, divine feminines. I'll pull one more, but I'll stop right here. This is understanding that you have to put down the burdens and the weights that you've been carrying in regards to your emotional body for this journey. There's a wish fulfillment that needs to be healed, and this is coming in through the motion of the temperance energy. This is the sacred twins angel. This is the angel. Very interesting, because I said to you, divine masculines look at divine feminines as angels. So divine feminines, my loves, you guys have been holding on to a heaviness through the emotional body, and divine is telling you right now it's time for you to balance that up with the two cups, and heal and let go. See, a lot of us have to do our own letting go, but in different ways. The divine masculine always carries it in their ego, their lower ego mind, to me. Which is fine, because that's what the masculines are until they come into their heart space and really understand who they are. And divine feminines who carry it as the emotions, you know, the wounded, distorted feminine emotions. But your action right now is to let go of those burdens. Put it down. Stop carrying the weight of your partner and start living for you. Beautiful. One more. Oh, come on. The world. It's a completion, ladies. Divine feminines. It's time. We have so many major arcana in this. Yeah, it's time for you to complete this, guys, because there's a cycle that's over. And if you're still holding on to any emotional pain, remember, forgiveness is everything. It's the only way to heal any karmic cycle, guys. Like, let's keep it real. You could talk about all the mantras you want to do, all the deep meditations, all the affirmations. In the end of the day, the only way to clear karma is through forgiveness. Accept the seasons of your heart, pain, karma, justice being served. Divine masculines and divine feminines, you're somewhat mirroring each other in this energy. Divine masculines are doing the masculine energy perfectly, you know, understanding the ego, the anxiety, some of that energy of understanding who they are in the higher ups. Divine feminines, you're holding on to heaviness of the emotions through the motion of lack of forgiveness. And both parties here are being led right now to take action to finalize what you need to finalize to put these puzzle pieces together. And to finish off the reading, I was going to say for both of you guys, the Fool. Come on. Another major arcana. The first card in the tarot deck. And what does this mean? It is the new beginning. It's taking the leap of faith. The dog represents loyalty, and this person is about to leap. This is a leap, guys. It's not a step. This is a leap. And what do you have to do to leap? You got to take 2 steps back to make that leap forward. So some of y'all took 2 steps back, but that's okay, because that was the motion you had to do to take that leap. So if you feel stuck, stagnant, or you felt like, shit, this is never going to end, it's because you had to take the 2 steps back to make that leap forward on your journey. Wow, guys, that was deep. How long have I been here? 32, 28. Okay, this is a long reading as well. So listen, my loves, to sacred twins who are out there and understanding that, you know, you are receiving visions right now. The visions are coming through very loud and clear for you to really be who you're supposed to be, but you have to trust and have faith in this. This is a knowing. And remember, it's called sacred visions. This is called sacred secrets and sacred feminine and sacred masculine for a reason. This is sacred. Don't be trying to blow up this message to every single person. This is a deep knowing that you have. This is not going to resonate with all twin flames. This is not going to resonate for your journey specifically, but what I will tell you is that if it doesn't resonate now, it doesn't mean it ain't going to resonate soon. Right? If you look back at a year ago, did you know who you're going to be right now this time when it comes to this? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't, because I was surrendering and being divinely led, and this takes time. Remember, this sacred twin energy that we're currently in, this is the year of the sacred twins, guys. There's so much I have to share with you, but there's so much information already out there, not when it comes to codependency or is he going to call me, is she going to love me? Nah, I ain't talking about that 3D shit. I'm talking about the prophecy of why you're here at this specific moment in time, and really putting each dot together and tracing those lines of your own blueprint that has already been made, and now you're just realizing it, that all of this is coming right now for a really big reason. And this is sacred information, sacred text, and I'm going to keep it real. Some of y'all are going to come together, and this is why there's so many energies of the lower toxic energies for both parts that don't want to get you together, because when you guys are together, history will be changed forever. Oh, that was good. That was good. I like it there. I'm going to leave it there. Happy new moon, my loves. Many blessings to you in your journey. Remember who the fuck you are. Roar.